What's up, hosers, and welcome to another edition of Canadian Vapin 519. I'm your Canadian cat in the Cat Pat Cap, and we're here to review another series of flavors. By the way, my t-shirts came in. What? T-shirts and business cards. Oh, fuck, now it's in the way. Haha. And today's brand that we are reviewing is Counterculture by Nixar Inc., based out of Calgary, Alberta. Now, one thing I wanted to point out about all of Nixar Inc.'s juices is that they are diacetyl and acetylpropanol free. Now, you can go onto their website, nixarinc.com, and check out all of the cool things about all of the information, wealth of information about how they make their juice in the ISO 6 clean rooms, etc., and so on. The testing that it's been through, it's kind of impressive in terms of a safety standpoint. These guys are ready for regulations. They're showing that we are serious about our vaping industry. And yeah, let's cut right down to it. Let's start reviewing flavors. And the first flavor is Pierced. And you know what? I'm going to show you the artwork on all these bottles. By the way, these are 50 milliliter bottles. These are provided for the purpose of this review for free from Tom. He's one of their sales guys. So thank you very much, Tom. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. They're all custard. There's 60 VG blends, and this is Pierced. This is well, let me read the flavor description that came with the bottles. Pierced is a blue raspberry custard confection to satisfy your sweet tooth. Yeah, okay, Pierced, they're all custards, and this is a little heavy on the custard, I think. The blue raspberry doesn't really come out very much. It's almost like more of a blueberry kind of taste that I get sometimes. It's inconsistent. Sometimes I get a lot of berry, sometimes I get a lot of custard, mostly custard. I only tried a little bit of it. I'm sure that over time it would get better. Maybe I need to just open it up, let it get some air, let it sit for maybe a day or two. I don't know. But you know what? Would I go back to it? Probably not. Not this one, at least. Now, I do have a favorite out of the three, so we'll save the best for last. But having said that, this is not for me. Definitely try it. I noticed that there's kind of an aftertaste to it. And for some reason, I think, and just with all three, I get a really dry mouth. I get a really dry tongue. I've noticed that it kind of dehydrates my mouth a little bit faster than other vapes. But aside from that, the flavor's there. It's definitely custard. But it seems that the berries are a little bit muted or lost in the custard. On to the next flavor. And the next flavor is Inked. And again, I'm loving the artwork. And the thing is, it's not all cartoony artwork. It's not like a big cartoony label and it only says the VG/PG content and how many milligrams of nicotine. Not at all. Again, these guys are regulation ready. I can't. That just impresses me. You know, as a juice company, when you have enough foresight to put that kind of stuff on your labels, fantastic. So, Counterculture's Inked flavor is a mouth-watering blend of fresh strawberries and vanilla custard, all the flavor with none of the guilt. And when they talk about guilt, again, they're talking about none of the guilt of having diacetyl or the AP in your e-juice. It's just, it is what it is. It's a clean, healthy vape. With this one, again, it's a little inconsistent. Sometimes strawberries, sometimes a lot of custard. The vanilla is kind of not there. Again, it's almost as if the custard overwhelms everything or mutes everything down a bit. So it's not really that kind of thing for me. Now I have a little bit of it in my Smoke Tech R80 with the TFE4 micro on it, running stainless steel coils at 0.27 ohms, 26.5 watts. Not that anybody really cares, but let's give it a vape because I'm still vaping on some of this. Not a ton of vapor production with these either, again, because they're only 60 VG. They're not higher VG blends, but yeah, but again, you can get the vanilla sometimes. The throat hit's decent. The flavor's decent. I feel like it's missing something though, and that could just be the fact that it's such a clean vape. Maybe it's because there's no diacetyl or acetylpropanol in it. Maybe it's like taking the grease away from the bacon. I don't know. There's something missing to me though in this particular flavor. Again, the custard kind of overwhelms everything else. I'm really not one for custard vapes either, so maybe that's a little bit of like some internal bias coming out. But the strawberry's there, the vanilla's there, they kind of interchange. So each hit is a little bit different. It makes it a little interesting. Again, though, I like consistency, so that not one for me. On to the next flavor. And the next flavor is Fueled. And this is the final flavor from the Counterculture line. Now, Fueled, again, gorgeous labeling. I absolutely love it. Fueled is classic vanilla custard. Like you have never tasted before, this is what you have been waiting for. Maybe as a custard person, maybe it's what you've been waiting for. For me, again, not big on the custard, but I've got a little bit of it in here. And this is the one, you can tell, this is the one that I've liked the most. This is probably my favorite out of the three. Because the vanilla and the custard, it's better balanced. Let me say that. It's better balanced than the other ones. So let me give it a hoot. And it could be the coils that I'm using. Maybe I'm just getting better off that. I'm running stainless steel coils from Kangertech in my Kangertech Subtank Mini, 0.55 ohms at 27 watts, and I don't know. It could just because the airflow is different on the TFV4 micro compared to that, but again, 60 VG. If you're looking for big cloud production, it's not coming from this. But the flavor on this one, again, is so much more balanced. The vanilla and the custard are just so much more balanced than the other two. This one is, would it be an all-day vape for me? Probably not. It might be an occasional vape for me if I have it on the shelf. But all in all, it's not bad for a vanilla custard vape. They almost, I think it could use a little tweaking, but aside from that, they hit it on the head right there. It's vanilla and custard. That's what it is. It tastes like it sounds. Now, let's talk about the price. You're going to see on the website that they're selling them for $19.99 a bottle, or that's the manufacturer's suggested retail price on these. So is it worth the $19.99? Maybe. Let's just say maybe $16.99 a bottle. That would be a more agreeable price because at $19.99, if I spend $3 more, I can get something that has a more consistent flavor to it. For me, again, I'm not a big custard type of person. I like baked goods, and I like bananas a lot. Custard, not my thing, but hey, guess what? They taste like they sound. They're custard vapes. There's something missing, at least to me. It's like they took the grease away from the bacon. Having said that, though, I'm very impressed with the brand. And I'm very impressed with the labeling, and I'm impressed with the website, and I'm impressed with all of the information that they give you about their manufacturing process. So again, check them out, nixarinc.com, and you don't get anything free if you tell them I sent you at all. Just go check them out. Is there an all-day vape in here? I don't know. You're gonna have to find out yourself. They're not all-day vapes for me. This one, I'm going to hang on to this. That's just my opinion. You can't have it. You have to go make your own. If you see it, try it. I don't say buy it right away. I say try it, especially this one. I'm not going to say trust me on this one. Go out and buy it. Everybody's palate is different. Try it before you buy it, but not a bad custard vape. That's it for me. I'm tired. It's late at night, and I need to go to bed. Peace out, hosers.